30-inch weave in it, in the back. Eh, 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 go bad bitch, go bad bitch, go. Okay, I'm just playing. Okay, we gonna start the show. All right. My feet look big as hell in these shoes. Not really, because when I look at yours, I go, well, never mind.
Well, damn.
Never mind. Never mind. Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with Tay. I am your host, Miss Tay Nicole. I have a guest star today, Mr. Pac Manley. Y'all seen him last week too, but that's neither here nor there. As you can guess by the title, we're talking about a show that I've never watched. Would have watched one episode, and I guess you can call it my first and my last. Never watched this show. Was interested to see how it ended, mainly because when I watched book 2, I watched the last 2 episodes of that to see how that ended. And I was impressed. Although I kind of guessed everything that happened without even watching the show. Very similar to this show. Like, you can kind of guess what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. It's just, you know, shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Drug dealing, slang some things. Anyway, but I bought Pac here because he actually watched the entire series. And when I say the entire series, he pretty much watched almost all of the universe.
All of it.
Yeah. I only watched the OG. That's it. All the spin-offs, the other universes, I didn't have time for all that. But the last episode was actually pretty good. If you haven't seen it, this is a spoiler for you. And I don't give a damn. Because I tell you, spoiler, there's gonna be a spoiler. It is what it is. Just to catch y'all up, I'm gonna let Pac catch y'all up. Because I only know about the last episode.
If you guys haven't noticed by now, she is talking about Raising Kanan. What you mean you want me to catch him up? How you want me to catch him up?
That's why I said earlier, if you could tell by the title what we're talking about, because it's going to be in the title.
Okay, but anyway.
I don't know, give him a little background, just a little bit, just a little taste of like Rock, Kanan, Marvin, Lou, Jukebox.
Family orientated show. At first, watching the show, I didn't fuck with the show at first.
Too slow?
Yeah, it started out too slow, and then I spoke with my little sister, and she was like, "Oh no, you need to watch it. It does start out slow, but it's starting to get good." And every time I tried to watch it, I kept falling asleep on it. But I ended up getting into it, and yeah, it's a damn good show. We got the matriarch of the family, Rock Thomas, and then her 2 brothers, Marvin Thomas and Lewis Thomas, and
Real quick, Rock was the middle child, correct?
yes.
Okay.
Even though I know it's hard to say that she was the matriarch of the family, but she was.
Well, yeah. Well, technically, their mama was, but their mama wasn't in
the aspect of the crime life.
Yeah,
the
she
crime
was the head
family.
boss. She's a head queen.
And Rock has a son, Kanan Stark, and
is his daddy Husky?
Marvin.
No, let me stop.
And Marvin has a daughter, Laverne Jukebox Stark Thomas. And there is a post, I don't know where I think it was on Facebook. Somebody was like, "Damn, he killed his whole family, didn't change his last name." No. His name has always been Kanan Stark. He was named after his so-called father. What was his name again? Jeez. I forget the father's name, but it wasn't really his father. His father was Omar Epps, that was in the show, that was a police detective. He ended up sleeping with Rock, but Rock, the dude that is Kanan's, that they say was Kanan's father, he was gay, so he used Rock as a beard. So that's why everybody believed that was Kanan's daddy. And
whole time Kanan daddy a popo.
Yeah, I think his daddy got life or got the needle or something, because he was drug dealer, killer, all that as well.
You talking
Hell,
about the real daddy or the play daddy?
the play daddy. I forget. I don't know why it's not coming in my head what his name was.
Did that happen in the show?
They never showed his daddy in the show.
It's just a backstory that you were
Yeah,
getting.
it's just
Okay,
a
okay,
backstory that
that you were getting.
yeah.
So the primary episode we're going to talk about, of course, is the last episode, which was season 5, episode 8.
Yep.
So in that episode, we pretty much get to see how it played, like what how Jukebox and Kanan, they final moments are going to play out for him. For example, Kanan, if you don't know, he popped both his uncles, one of them by accident and one on purpose. Jukebox father Marvin is the one that he killed on purpose, which led Jukebox to what we like to call revenge, and popped Rock's ass. Pop pop. So, which clears up the rumors that Rock was still alive in Power. OG, she was not. Mama was deceased, gone, out of there. Which is funny because when the show first started, like I said, I never watched it, but I said to myself, this nigga mama gonna get killed. And I wasn't for sure how soon it was gonna happen or when it was gonna happen, but I knew they was gonna pop that hole one way or another. I just knew it. Which is to me what turned Kanan and Kanan and Jukebox into the monsters they are today. Because Jukebox did, and so was Kanan. But you know what I mean. Like when they was in OG Power, they were monsters. Jukebox went into law later on in her life, and Kanan was locked up by the law. But for me, it that last episode explains exactly why they both became monsters. They lost the only two people that really fucking loved them. So that helped them become the monsters they are because they didn't have nothing else to live for. So why not walk around this world and do what I want to do, how I want to do it, and fear no consequences? Because the two people that my father loved me and my mother loved me and my Uncle Lou loved me. So they both had a group of people that loved them that were now gone. Now I wonder if they're gonna separate and go off on their own. Because I feel like they will. I feel like they're gonna separate and go off on their own.
Eventually, but since Power Origins is about to start, um, Juke knows of Ghost and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? Even though they did just introduce Ghost and Jamie and Tommy in this episode.
That fool said, "What's your name?" James. Tommy.
No, he said Jamie.
No, nigga said James.
I could have swore he said Jamie because that's what on closed caption. That's what it came up. Jamie and Tommy.
I heard James, but either way go, James and Jamie is the same. Jaime, same person.
Yeah, but Juke knows. Well, hell, Ghost knows Juke too because they was talking about it, and when they went to go rescue Tariq in OG Power.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not gonna dip off just yet, even though I don't know if it's been confirmed or not if Juke's character will be in Power Origins, but like she at least has to pop up sometime.
Yeah, she has to. Yeah, until she goes off into the academy, I guess.
Yeah.
So what's so interesting is all this shit that these two were in. The police never had any connection to neither one of these little niggas.
Who?
Kanan and Juke.
No.
How? Let me ask this question though, because how in the hell can kids slide underneath the radar? And I know what y'all thinking, oh, because the police ain't looking at the kids like that, da da da. But how do y'all let two kids slide underneath the radar with murder, drug dealing, all other kind of shit, but you OG niggas is getting caught up? Like you know what I'm saying? Because in this episode, Rock was originally going to make a deal with the feds, right? Her son not wanting to snitch made her realize that's not how I raised him, so why am I going out like that? If I'm going to go out like I'm supposed to, by the game. And she ain't go out by the game. She went out by her niece.
Yeah, but Rock got caught up in the mafia stuff. They was watching the mafia, and she ended up, hey, who is this black woman that's going to go visit this nigga and this nigga?
Right.
Let's look into her.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you get yourself caught up in that though?
Hey,
use your common sense. What black folk is dealing with the mafia if you ain't in that game?
Yeah, because before Marvin died, they was about to close in on him for some killings that he did. And the cop that Juke was talking to,
Mm-hmm.
Juke was almost had him on the payroll. Like, she paid this nigga, and the nigga gave the money back because a whole bunch of other shit was going down. But she went to talk to the cop about Marvin, the case Marvin, they was building on Marvin. He was like, and he told Marvin, they pretty much got you. Like, they pretty much got you killing those people.
And you know, I never understand. See, here's the thing. If you know you about to get got, flee, leave.
Yeah. People didn't want to leave. Hell.
Because Rock
Even,
was almost up out of there. But you know what Rock's what I say about Rock? Did she made a mistake in that episode? You should already had your shit packed a long time ago. When you knew you was getting ready to have to go do that one job, and you knew you was gonna be able to do it, you should have had all your shit packed in a car. So right after you did what you needed to do, you can go.
yeah.
You made the mistake of having to go back home, and you knew your niece wasn't at the house when you went to go try to see. So you ain't stupid. You knew that motherfucker was coming for you because you knew what your son did. That's the whole problem I had with that whole episode. That last bit pissed me off a little bit because you got yourself murked. You been in the game too long not to know when a motherfucker coming for you.
She said, what that nigga got to do with me? That's your son.
I mean, I get where she coming from. Based on the game we walk in, what the fuck what he did got to do with me? You killed that nigga. Don't kill me. I didn't like the jukebox gonna say that she
No, she lied to her, begging for her life.
yeah.
Talking about kill you, kill him, or don't kill me. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that was just psychological for the fuck Kanan's head up.
and it didn't, because I don't even think he fell for that shit. Because if he did, he probably wouldn't. The look on his face when he seen his mama laying there. As grimy as that little nigga is, damn, my mom was gonna give me up to save her life, man. Fuck her. That's what he would. I know that's what he would have thought.
Right.
So I don't think he really believed. First of all, he know his mama. She ain't beg your ass for her fucking life. All right, I would have said the same thing. What the fuck that nigga got to do with me? All she said was talk to me and what that nigga got to do with me. Because I would have said the same thing before you fucking pull the trigger. Tell me what the fuck you killing me for, at least. Because I said the same thing. I'm like, you could at least told her pretty much, I'm killing you because your son killed my father. Point blank in the period. It is what it is. I'm taking you out because of that. Now
Killed my father and my favorite, I guess, only uncle.
yeah. So your son, you got to suffer the consequences of what your son did.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that wasn't fair. That you could at least told Rock why.
Yeah.
Even though she said what, because of Kanan, you could have been like, I need him to suffer the same way I'm about to suffer.
Rock went for that gun and wasn't no talking after that.
Well, Rock knew it wasn't no more talking. Juke didn't want to say nothing else. You heard her. Even if I tried to explain it to you, you still wouldn't understand.
She wouldn't. Because, like when she made the deal with the feds and said, hey, immunity for my son, too. Oh, this bitch. All steady trying to say this dumbass nigga. I get it's your son, but your son is
But they ain't no shit about her
person.
son. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, not yet.
For real.
Now you just put him on the radar.
I hate to say it, but she should have just went ahead and snitched. Because you was going to die anyway.
Yeah.
I would have just took some niggas out with me. Fuck it.
He took one out with you.
Touche. She definitely did. But I mean, at the same time, I feel her. Because when it comes to the street code, I came in this not snitching. I'm going to go out not snitching. So I respect it. But the problem is you already kind of snitched a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they knew enough about these niggas anyway. That's why they was able to target you first. You're black, you're the wink link. Mm-hmm. You have no real ties, loyalty, or connection to these people for real, so you're the easiest one for me to grab. That's why I don't get why she didn't pick that up. You was the easiest target for us to get.
Yeah.
You're the only black person in this organization that has any conversation with these people. And you're not going in there for the pasta. So
definitely ain't.
So what we doing here?
Ain't no telling how long they've been watching them. How many visits, as many as ain't no telling of how many visits they have of you going back and forth between those two.
And the biggest mistake they make is, I'm not meeting your ass at a restaurant. That's where all the mafia motherfuckers always want to hold a meeting, is at a restaurant.
And it'll always be their undoing.
Like, I'm not meeting you there. Let's go take a vacation somewhere outside of New York to discuss business.
Hell, first, Stefano was smart in the beginning when they first introduced the character. He used to go outside in the back of his fish shop to have his meetings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think after he got stabbed and left for dead,
He was like, never again.
I think that he wanted to be back in his, comfort zone.
Or even do some shit like this. If y'all gonna have a meeting at the restaurant, right? You'd be better off having them look like they're having a dinner. Not together, like they're having a dinner, right? Obviously, the black family at this table, the mafia family at another table, maybe. Don't make it like y'all even know each other. And then have the waitresses sending messages back and forth. What the police gonna think then? Because if y'all don't kiss, shake hands, and none of that, they don't think you have any connections to each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think they had any surveillance inside the place. I think it was just her going in and out.
But that's my point, though. She going in and out by herself.
Yeah.
You going there like you having dinner with your people?
Yeah, you can come out with a to-go bag every time.
Yeah, make like you actually was in that motherfucker eating.
Right. Or you was picking up,
Yeah, make it like, you know what I'm saying? That way they don't really think too much of it. But don't go back to the same fucking restaurant all the time. Maybe once a week have that be your little spot that you can go with the fam.
Yeah, it'd be the mafia niggas that doing that.
That should be stupid as hell.
That's how they get caught up. That'd be their downfall.
Stupid shit. Doing the same repetition like it's not gonna get caught on to. But I will say that very last episode was actually a really good way to end the show. Because it definitely does what they want to do. Open the door to more of the universe and create more revenue for themselves and the actors and actresses that are portraying these characters. Now, the hard part of this is going to come in at to when. What if they need to, when they get ready to wrap the show up, they need to bring it back to all of them when they're grown. Somebody gonna have to do some really great convincing of Omari Hardwick to get him to do the show again. I feel like he should. I feel like you started it, finish it. Because it's gonna come a time where they need to go ahead and wrap up the show, and they're gonna need all the OG characters to be there. Now the fucked up part is Tariq and them, they're not gonna be able to play their characters either. Raina and Tariq, because they already too old.
Raina's not. She never grew up. What? I would say too early, but it's definitely not too early for that.
I wasn't going there. As far as you're concerned, watching the show from top to bottom, was this the perfect way to end the episode this season?
Yep, it was a perfect way to end the series to lead into the next series.
Yes. Do you agree with what I said earlier about the way that ended is what turned them to the bigger monsters that they became?
Oh, of course. Even though it was,
because Jukebox already was a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, even in the series, you've seen Juke's turn. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff that happened to her, that turn, and then also, all the stuff that happened to Kanan with the death of Famous and all that and everything, and a lot of his homeboys getting killed, and him slowly becoming a killer.
Now I will say this: them video skits that Lou Young does, it now makes sense. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think that they was going to make Kanan talk like 50 Cent. Like, he actually sounds like fucking 50 Cent. This shit's crazy.
And he improved on that.
Marv, I'm just saying.
And he improved on that from season 1 all the way to the end.
Yeah, that repetition to make it better.
Which, shout out to Makai for that. He's a dope actor. Yeah, I know. I forget his last name, but dope actor. Also, London Brown, Uncle Marvin, dope actor. Hell, everybody on there.
Yeah,
is really
really good. Yeah.
really good
So
actors.
Lou got killed the season before.
No, he got killed beginning of this season.
It was the beginning of the season.
Yeah, it was beginning
Okay, it
because
was the
the
beginning. I thought it was the
cliffhanger.
end of the
It
last
was
season.
it was the cliffhanger last season was the gunshots.
So technically, he did get killed
He
at
got killed,
the
but they
end, but they
showed
didn't show
but the
the.
first
So it
episode.
was them showing that he really. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, he died in the last season.
Yeah, but they didn't
really show it to the beginning of the
Yeah,
first.
it just went black, and all you just heard was a gunshot. So everybody was like, "Oh, Kanan really killed Rock." Da da da. So everybody was wondering, from the end of season 4 to the beginning of season 5, it's like, damn, he really killed Rock.
And then Lou lost his life trying to protect Rock.
Trying to protect Kanan, because he
Okay,
had the gun.
Kanan.
Yeah, he had the gun on Rock. Rock's bodyguard was about to pop Kanan, even though he says I wasn't going to shoot him. And Lou came and lifted the gun, and Kanan turned around and just shot and hit Lou twice in the chest. Yeah, there's some terrible kids in Power Universe.
Really is.
Because
who's the worst kid? Who would you say is the worst?
Kanan.
Kid?
He killed his 2 uncles, his son, and his cousin.
And technically, the reason why his mama died.
Right. Even though Tariq killed his father, and then what was the white boy's name? That was with Braden.
Oh, Braden. Yeah.
I think he killed his uncle. I think he pushed his uncle off a building.
Who, Tariq?
No.
Or
Braden.
Braden did.
Braden.
He probably did.
And then Juke, she's a killer.
Killed her auntie.
Killed Snaps and Pops for Famous. I think she killed somebody else in Raising Kanan.
Didn't she pop somebody in the OG?
Yeah. As soon as we get introduced to her, she pops a little young dude in the store clerk.
She sure did, yeah. Because they were supposed to be pulling off a robbery, and no dude did something he wasn't supposed to.
He fucked up the robbery, and she killed him and told the other dudes, like, I told y'all, this is not how y'all do this.
Yeah, she made him kill the clerk, and then she killed his ass.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
She was just yeah. But it makes sense. Seeing that last episode makes sense why Jukebox was like she was. It makes sense. It makes sense. But, I mean...
And why she treated Kanan the way she treated Kanan.
Yeah, because you killed both your uncles, dog. I know one was an accident. But at the same time, was it though?
And then the other one you killed in a church.
Man, that was grimy as hell. Popped him in the church?
Mm-hmm.
In the church?
Yep, as he was giving the note or the briefcase to the pastor, if something happens to him, make sure Juke gets this. And the pastor went to go, let me go put this away. Stay here, we can talk.
Pastor set him up. No, just playing me stuff.
I thought that too. I was like, nah, Stefano had already put that hit out for Rock and Marvin to get hit. And Snaps and Pops wanted to make sure Kanan was down. So they made Kanan take that hit.
And it's crazy.
And they gave Breeze Rock.
How do you agree to take out the people that put you in the game? Taught you everything you know. Raised you. Made you. How do you agree to that?
She's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but they shouldn't have been surprised. They raised and created monsters and killers. Yeah. It just fucked up how they both got taken out. All three of them, really. How all three of them got taken out. That's fucked up.
Yeah. But I wonder if... So there's a point in... Is it this season? Yeah, I believe it was a season that Breeze... Because the father's name was Defcon. Mm-hmm. So Breeze told Kanan, like he asked Kanan, what do you know about your father? He said, I don't know nothing about him. He said, well, he was my father too. So Breeze thinking him and Kanan are brothers. Because nobody knows that Detective was Kanan's real dad except for, Rock, the detective, and Kanan. Mm-hmm. I think Marvin and Lou knew.
Wait, Kanan knew?
Yeah, Kanan knew.
That wasn't his real father?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because Kanan used to when they went out and got the DNA test, and he used to kick it with the cop and shit, and get his advice and whatnot.
Whatever happened to?
Oh, Rock popped him. Yeah, I know, right?
How you gonna pop?
And then Kanan. Then at the same time, right after that, Kanan killed Unique's brother, Ronnie. But
Mm-mm-mm.
but I want to
So you said Breeze, or did you say Famous?
Breeze.
Breeze thought that him and Kanan was brothers.
Yeah, because he tells Kanan like we brothers, like
Cause that was
DefCon.
so DefCon, the gay man,
Yeah. So
was his daddy.
this is what I'm getting to. So there was a conversation that with Snaps and Pops to Kanan. It was like your mom is the only woman we ever seen DefCon with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what makes Breeze thinks that DefCon is his daddy when your uncle and aunt told Kanan your mom is the only woman we saw DefCon with? So was Breeze playing a mind game with Kanan, even though Kanan knows that ain't my daddy? Like, cause when he said it, Kanan looked at him like gave him that look, like, nigga, that ain't my daddy. But if you want to sit back and think we brothers, okay, cool. Like, we brothers in the game now.
So Breeze's mother is their sister.
I think it was the dude, the uncles. I think that was his sister or something. So, but yeah.
So I was trying to figure out how they was, because Snaps and Pops is married.
Yeah.
So one of them is really his blood relative.
Yep.
Child, there was a whole lot of shoot 'em up bang bang in that show.
It really was.
It's a whole lot of shoot 'em up bang bang. If it wasn't drug dealing, it was shoot 'em up bang bang.
And it all started from Rock.
Didn't Rock? She popped. What was her boy's name? With the gold tooth. Joey Badass. I think he played him.
Oh, Unique.
Unique.
No, Unique is the only one that got away.
Okay, he got away, but his
brother Ronnie got killed by Kanan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unique got away. He felt the walls closing in on him, and when everybody was trying to find out who killed Lou.
Wait, so Rock was trying to take him out though, wasn't
he?
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then his brother ended up bashing him over the head and damn near killing him. But Unique survived and shit. Yeah, crazy, fucking crazy. Crazy family dynamic throughout the whole show.
I'm glad I didn't watch that show.
But yeah, Unique was talking to Kanan, and he was like, "You're the only one," because everybody thought that Unique killed Lulu. That Unique had something to do with Lulu getting killed, and Unique told Kanan, "Was like, you're the only one that didn't ask me if I killed Lulu." He was like, "Because I know you didn't," and drove off. And that's when Unique was like, "Yeah, that little nigga killed his uncle." Went to go get his son and his baby mama, and drove off into the sunset.
I ain't mad at him. I would have got the fuck. See, that's one person to learn to get the fuck on.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm curious if he
go like this.
Something on my nose.
Yeah, it looks like maybe dead skin or something.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Is it gone?
No, it's still there. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the show.
Yep, it's dead skin. I can't really get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it for you. No, I'm playing.
What I got dead skin on my nose. It's crazy work, and it won't come off. Oh well, it's gonna be stuck there for a little bit.
She was about to ask a question. Did I make you forget it?
Oh no, I was gonna say it would be interesting if Breeze. He wasn't in OG Power.
No.
But it would have been interesting to see them resurface Breeze's character back in the show somehow.
What you mean?
Like, even though he drove off in the sunset.
Oh, you talking about Unique?
Yeah, not Breeze. I'm sorry, but Unique. I said Breeze.
Yeah.
I meant to say Unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see Unique's character come back into like the universe somehow.
Yeah, I don't think so, because
well, if they do, when they bring it all back together, it could be a possibility he would have popped up.
It could have been, but yeah, he was about to get popped by Kanan and Breeze. They went to his crib and he was gone. Hell, Rock even went to Breeze's baby mama's house. I was going to say like the episode before the last one, because like I said, the walls was closing in on her, and the mama was like, "Who are you?" She's like, "Well," she said his real name, and she was like, "Well, I'm just looking for Unique." The mama was like, "No, I know who you are. You're Rock. You're Rock Thomas. Get away from here." Unique and my daughter are gone. They're far away from New York. And if you come back, I do have a gun and I do know how to use it.
Amen to that, sister. And Rock was like, respect.
Yeah, she basically respected and walked away.
Now,
It was crazy because Unique got Rock pregnant. They were sleeping around for a minute, and she went to go have an abortion. Who knows how that baby would have turned out?
crazy than a Betsy bug, I tell you that. No, but that episode was pretty good. I kind of forgot what I was getting ready to say, so that's kind of why I'm like, "Okay, it's cool," because I kind of forgot a little bit what I was getting ready to say.
I'm sorry.
No, it ain't on you. It's just I need to learn how to retain what I was going to mention. But the show was that last episode was pretty cool. Would it make me watch the entire show? Hell no. The only show that I feel like kind of deserves me to go back and watch is The Shy.
Yeah, I got into that, and I don't know. I think after they got rid of what's his name, the one black dude that started the whole show,
Mitchell?
yeah, I think that's when I stopped watching it.
Yeah, I think something about a falsified accused of touching or raping or sexual assault or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hear a lot of good things about that show from a lot of people. A lot of people are like, "Yeah, you should watch that show." My mom and sister, my brother, all them, they was talking about that show, and I'm like, I think for me, if I haven't watched the show when it first came out, I think that's my issue. The only show, oh, now I remember what I was going to say. I'm going to go back to it in a second because it just popped back in my, because I'm about to mention the show. This going to make me remember what I was going to say. The only show that I went back and watched was Sisters because I had started watching it at like season 3 or 4, I think. And I was like, you know what? Let me stop right here and go back. And the reason why it made me go back and watch it is because of Zach and Fatima. That's the only reason I went back and watched the show. Because I was introduced to Zach's character and slightly introduced to Fatima's character. So I was like, I have to go back because I need to figure out how we got here. Not when they met each other. That's not when I met the two characters. I met Zach when he was struggling with Karen and Fatima when she was trying to help Andy out. So I was like, and that might have been season 2 or 3. I don't remember. But I went back and watched the first season of the show. Now, I remember what I was going to say. Andy from Sisters. She was sleeping with Kanan in Raising Kanan.
Yep.
That is funny because Rock came and approached her at her house and told her, "You better stop fucking my son before something bad happened to your motherfucking ass."
Yep.
Point blank in the period.
And they dipped out.
And yeah, that's the funny part. Cause that's why I told y'all, like, I don't even have to watch the show to know most of the stuff that happened. I don't know all the characters' names, but I can kind of put pieces together. But I said, now why they have Andy play that role? And if y'all don't know, that's KJ Smith / Black. That's her actual name. She's a great actress too. She's really good at acting. But yeah, that made me laugh when I seen it. I was like, wait a minute, is that Andy?
So you know what's gonna make you laugh even more?
What?
So the whole beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
Mm-hmm.
So Diddy's son was on the show.
Justin?
No, the light skinned one. I forget his name.
I think his name is Justin.
No, Justin's the brown skin. Justin don't even act. It's the one that always acts. The light skinned one. I'll be Sure's son.
Oh, Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy. He was in the show and got murked off. Lou killed him. around the time when the whole Diddy fiasco stuff was going on.
That's so messy.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna say Justin is a light skin. That Justin is actually Diddy's son.
Yeah,
He's light skinned too.
but
That's
I was talking about but Quincy's
he's
way
talking about
more
Quincy, Albie's son.
yeah, Quincy's. Even though it ain't Diddy's son, it's still Diddy's son. But
That's Albie's short son.
yeah, it's I'll be sure son. But
Cause it's funny.
he goes to
Cause
see Diddy in prison.
I mean, he spent a lot of his life around
Yeah,
Diddy, but respectfully, that is Albie Shure's son.
yeah,
And I understand why Albie Shure was upset with Kim and Diddy about that, because y'all let people believe for years that was his son, and y'all knew it was my son.
And that man looks just like Albie.
Just like him. And it's funny because my mama, growing up, my mama used to always say, I hate that people still, like, not still, I hate people think that Diddy is actually Quincy's father. That's not his father. And it's funny because my mama had said that for years. Like, she kept saying it. One day people going to find out Quincy is not Diddy's son. That is Albie Shure's son. And I used to ask my mom, like, how you know?
Just like
I believed her, but I was like, how you know?
Just like Justin looks like the bodyguard Wolf.
My mama's standing on that hill that's not Diddy's son.
That got killed by BMF.
Yeah. My mama's standing on that hill that's also not Diddy's son either.
Yeah, they say King is Diddy's only son because he looks just like Diddy.
He look just like
mouth agape and everything.
Because what he got the twin girls.
He got
his son.
His son Justin.
Is it 6 of them, or is it 5?
There's a younger one, like younger than the twins.
Yeah, he did just have another baby. I forget her name. Baby girl, another baby girl. So I think he got 3 or 4 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Because he got the twin girls and the baby girl, and I think he had a daughter before them, or I don't know. I can't remember. But he got about 5 to 6 kids somewhere around there. I don't know how the hell we got there, but anyway, that's hilarious as fuck though. Not they kill Albie Shure's son off like that. He ain't had nothing to do with y'all beef.
Well, he didn't. I just wanted to throw that in there because it's like
that might be why he got popped though.
Yeah, it might. Nah, that character was
supposed to get murked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He deserved it. He disrespected Lou, and Lou just strangled that man with the because that character was a record producer, was a music producer, and Lou was into music too, and he disrespected Lou, and Lou grabbed some chords and strangled that man out. Pause.
Well, at that point,
there was a lot of killing in that show.
Yeah.
The whole show started out with killing.
Well,
making making Lou kill one of Kanan's friends. But anyway.
Anything else you want to give these people before we close out the show?
I can't wait for Power Origins. Not gonna lie.
I probably won't watch that either. But trust me, I'll learn every bit of the show between him watching it and then just me.
Facebook.
Not even Facebook, because I don't really.
Instagram. No, I'm playing.
Probably Instagram, yeah, but also just for me, I literally can see 5 minutes of an episode and guess it with no problem. Some of it I might be a little off on, maybe spot on.
I do got one last thing before we go. They probably could have picked 2 better little kids to play Tommy and Jamie than them 2 little. I'm sorry.
Well, damn.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, no. If you guys would like to see my co-host from Which Old Ass Podcast come back as a guest star, let me know. He's not a regular though, so don't get comfortable. Him not a regular. Him is a regular on Which Old Ass Podcast. I just brought him on because I didn't watch the show, so I wanted to make sure I was speaking accurate information as I was speaking. But if you like this and you want to see more of it, let me know. If you have another episode, TV show, or whatever it is you want me to discuss and talk with you about, by all means, put it in the comments. In the meantime, in between time, thank all 828 of you people that have subbed to the page. I love you guys. I appreciate you, whether you're here for the Black History or the podcasting. I appreciate you tenfold over. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And head on over to Which Old Ass Podcast, where me and my co-host Pac, we do the show. I don't know why he's staring at you guys like that, but as always, I have been your lovely host, Miss Tay Nicole, and this is my guest star,
Pac Manley.
And we appreciate you guys for sticking in and tuning out. And y'all have a great day. See y'all later. Peace out.